like ASMR. Vlogmas day 9 and 10.
Oh, I look so bad. This is just gonna be a vlog where I look really bad, I think. But it is Vlogmas day 9. It is Sunday, and I am walking in the very cold air. Watch my breath. I am going to Soul Cycle with my friend Kaylin, who she's never been before. I think she said she's been to one spin class, but it wasn't Soul Cycle if I remember correctly. We're going to Cher's class, of course. And then we have to say goodbye because she's leaving tomorrow, which is sad. Lots of writing to do, which is also sad. This morning I got up a couple hours ago and I've just been working on the paper, just chugging along. It's actually going pretty well. I finally found the groove of writing, and like I was on a roll when I left. Hopefully that makes it easier when I pick it back up after Soul. I might grab some sweet green for lunch because it's over there, and then go to the library and just keep writing. My paper's due tonight at midnight. It's a maximum of 5,000 words. There's no minimum. It's funny because in grad school it's like they never really, at least in my professors and experience, they never really give you minimums because they don't worry about people doing the bare minimum. They're like, please don't write more than this amount. I'm at like 1,500 now. And I'm still doing the lit review. So yeah, that's the update. That's literally all I'm doing today is writing. Really thrilling day of Vlogmas. Don't worry, because 48 hours from now, I will have both of my final papers submitted and in the past. So once we get through this, it's smooth sailing, doing fun Christmassy things in Vlogmas, hopefully. Okay, I think there's a Starbucks in the George Washington University Hospital right here. I'm coming out of the metro right now. And I've never been to it, but I've seen a sign. Oh look, there it is. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. Watch this be like so easy, like right in the entrance, and I've just walked past it for all these years. I like the tree. Here we go. Thank you. It's too cold for iced coffee. I usually would go for iced coffee, but I'm freezing. I just got normal coffee with coconut milk steamed with vanilla bean powder. So now I'm gonna go sit outside Soul Cycle and wait for Kaylin. Kaylin just took her very first Soul Cycle class. What did you think? Are you dead? I think
it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was fun. I can see why.
You had your head down like the entire time, like you did not look up. You were just like,
was I supposed to? I felt like
was I supposed to?
I felt like the natural position was to like.
Did it hurt your neck?
When it did hurt my neck, I was like, oh, I should probably look up. But like, if I looked up, it was more effort to look up. Looking up, and I was like, oh, so strong.
Back to Spark Cycle for her, the rip-off of Soul Cycle. Yeah. I literally was like joking. I was like, is their motto find your spark? And she's like, yeah, I think it is. Why? And I was like, that's the Soul Cycle. It literally is right there. Find your soul. Find your spark, everyone.
They have 2 locations in San Diego.
So it's more convenient for her. This is goodbye because she's going back to San Diego to go to Spark Cycle. It's been fun. It's been real.
I'll be back for Kristee's graduation party.
Yeah, she's planning me a graduation party with or without my consent. Follow her on Instagram. Yeah. She really wants to plug her social media. I know. You want the followers.
Drop my ad in the description below.
Yeah, yeah. Any last words?
If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son.
What is that from?
99 Problems.
Okay, this is of course the most stereotypical like Kaylin moment. That is all. Thank you. Look how cute this little holiday display is. The nutcrackers and these little trees with the lights on them. Home and shower. I forgot that I have a cute little unboxing that I want to put in this, so you'll see that. Finally just got all of the like background methods, literature review, all that done, and now I am on to the results and discussion. So I think I have like 8 pages right now, and it's not, like I said, it's not a page limit, it's just you can't go over 5,000 words, and I think I'm at like almost 3,000 words, so I'll probably get to like a little over 4,000. Welcome, we've been waiting for you. Just really cute package I got from Scentbird, and I'm so stoked to try all these perfumes. So we're gonna smell them together and I'm gonna tell you all about it. It's the best. You best believe we're gonna go through and smell these together. So if you don't know, Scentbird is a website where you can try different designer perfumes or just like any perfume they have makeup to, and you can try them out in like smaller samples for much cheaper. It's only $15 a month to try all these perfumes that could be like $100. Comes in this cute little like velvet case, so official. And look how adorable these are. You just close it, open and close it like that and spritz it, and then it doesn't get everywhere in your bag, it doesn't spill, but it's such a good size, like much bigger than you get at a sample at like Nordstrom or something like that. Those little samples, like you run out of it so fast, and it takes time to really know if like a scent is your scent, you know? Ooh, I like the ice blue a lot, very December. Look how cool these are. Gotta catch them all, am I right? And then on the side you can see which one it is. So this one I got is Prada Candy. I would never splurge like that much money on a normal like full-size Prada perfume, just because I don't like spending that much money on things like perfumes. But when you can try them in a sample like this and get new ones every month, like why not? Oh, this smells nice. I don't want to spray it because then it'll mix with the other ones, but I can just smell it. And finding the right fragrance for you is honestly such a like process, I feel like once you know, you know. But when you have the right perfume, like it goes with everything. It just becomes like part of your identity almost. Gucci Guilty Black Pour Femme. I don't think I'm fancy enough to say that out loud. Ooh, this is nice. It doesn't have that like overwhelmingly perfumey kind of scent. I dig it, and I also like how it's pink. So in the vial you get, when you pay $15, it's an entire month, 30-day supply, which is 120 to 140 sprays, which is much more than you get in like a little perfume sampler from a store. Okay, I also got Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't say this. Vanilla Extreme, so like very vanilla it sounded like to me. Yes, this is Vanilla Extreme, and vanilla is one of my scents that I always go back to in any way, shape, or form because it's my favorite. But it's not like fake sugary smelling, you know? Big fan. So I got 5, as you can see, and there were over 450 to choose from, so it was really hard for me to pick, but I had a lot of fun just like looking through the different scents and the undertones and stuff, pretending I knew anything about what they would smell like. The pink one is Glossier, it's You. I just thought Glossier would have like a really nice, simple scent because they're all about simplicity in their brand, and so I thought it was something that would be nice to try, and they like have natural stuff too. It is very simple. I definitely think this is like a no perfume kind of perfume. Like you spray it and you smell good naturally, but you don't smell like a perfume. So as you can see, there's like a big variety of like high-end designers. Like I got Gucci, and then I got something simple like Glossier. So they have so many different things to choose from. You know, you're getting 100% authentic scents every time. So you can pretty much try the designers you've always wanted to without paying that insane ticket price. Oh guys, Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy, a classic. Oh my god, this brings back so many memories. It's so crazy how scents are so powerful in your memory. It reminds me of early YouTube, and I know I'll always love this scent. They have cologne too. You can get this as a gift for a guy. It's not just for girls. You can get makeup on there like Kat Von D. So definitely click the link I have in the description for you guys to get 30% off your first month of Scentbird, and that's such a good deal. Use my code KVE30, and I would totally recommend this. Such a good gift for yourself, for your loved ones, for your hated ones. Everyone deserves a good scent. And I just click send. Hello. It is day 578 stranded on the island of writing these papers. I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm not alert or enthusiastic. It's Monday morning now. Continuation of yesterday's vlog because I'm a failure. Just kidding, I just like knew that if I tried to edit a vlog last night, I would physically collapse. But I really didn't go to bed that late. Like I went to sleep at like maybe almost 1, and then I snoozed my alarm a couple times and got up at 9:15. It's past 9:30, I'm gonna have coffee and then start on my last paper. Today's the last day of me being miserable in the vlogs when it comes to paper. I'm totally kidding. Tonight at midnight, I will be done with this paper, whether I like it or not, and it will be submitted. And in the past, last night when I submitted my paper at midnight, the professor emailed the entire class at 12:03. Well, it's officially midnight and I have 11 papers, so the rest of you are late. And it was funny because in class he was like, it's okay if it's like, you know, within the hour of 12, I'm not gonna be mad, but just not at 6 a.m. I was worried, I was like, did he get mine? But then he emailed me back and he said, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. I have to start the paper that's due tonight. This one is 10 to 12 pages. My one from yesterday ended up being, I think, 14. It's not like my best work. Like if I had taken more time, then it definitely would have been a little more detailed. But I honestly believe if you like focus on the quality of your learning and putting in the effort because you want to get that out of the class for yourself, then I think you'll do better than just like trying to crunch numbers to get an A. Part of me last night when I was so just like typing ferociously and like straining myself to write at a rapid pace, I stepped back and I was like, I could just like half-ass this and then just accept a lower grade. But then I was like, that's not in my nature. It's not about the grade for me, but I just can't like turn in a quality of work that I know I didn't put effort into. Like even if I didn't have the time to make my paper last night as good as it could have been, I still put in the effort in the amount of time that I had chosen to. You know what I mean? Like I procrastinated it, so, but I put in the maximum effort of that day that I was writing it. I don't know how to explain this. This is so strange actually now that I'm saying it out loud because I didn't even realize it. This is what I have so far on my 10 to 12 pages. He changed the due date actually, so I'm gonna change this. I have a table of contents that has nothing in it because I haven't written anything, and I have headings. Okay, I've got to do 2 days of the advent calendar because I missed yesterday, so I think we are doing 9 and 10. Candy canes and chocolate sweets are some of Elsa's favorite eats. I have no response to that. Sven and Olaf play together in the frosty winter weather. It's kind of cute. I still haven't started my paper. Okay guys, I'm about to answer your assumptions about me on Instagram really quick. I got this Marc Jacobs mascara in the mail yesterday or the day before or something. I vlogged it, I think. And it's the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. And I said that the first time I used it, I would show it on camera. And I don't know why I was inspired to put on a little makeup. I just did like powder and some bronzer. Here we go. This is the one that they printed my name on for the PR package, so it better be good because my name is on this thing. I also put on lash primer already. I used the Clinique primer. Wow. I just sounded like the lady in Trader Joe's when I told her about cauliflower gnocchi. Oh wow. Okay, I actually really like this. This is just one coat with my primer. Wand is very easy to control. So like I can do it on my bottom lashes without making a mess. The end of it gets a little thicker, so it's a little bit curved, which is nice because then you can get in with the corner of it. Yeah, I really like this. Good job, Mark. How close can I get without making you like so uncomfortable? All right, kids, I asked on my Fit Insta. If you're not following me there, that's why I ask a lot of like questions and interact with you guys the most. So definitely catch up on my stories on there at Kristee link below. I asked you to submit your assumptions about me and then I'll answer some of them. I got this idea from Whitney Simmons. I'm pretty sure she got it from someone else too. First one, you're sarcastic, but actually a very sensitive person. I feel like a lot of people use sarcasm to like mask that they're sensitive, but I honestly like am not really that sensitive. I don't know, I guess it depends on your definition of sensitive, but I'm thinking like emotionally I'm not affected very much by other people. I don't know, I guess I don't think of myself as a sensitive person. It takes a lot for someone to actually like offend me or hurt me. So I'm sarcastic and just emotionless. This one is, you gave up on fitness goals because the results aren't showing as fast as your peers. I don't know if this person saw my like second day of Vlogmas where I talked about my fitness goals, but I have not given up on fitness. I did talk about how it hasn't been as much of a priority to me as other things, but it's definitely not like the case where I was like, I'm not looking as fit as other people that are on social media, so I'm giving up. It was never like that. So that I would say that assumption is not true. You don't want to pursue YouTube as a career solely due to suboptimal job security. I mean, it's half true. It's true that I don't want to pursue YouTube as a career, but it's not because of job security. I just don't find social media as a career long-term to be fulfilling. And I know this is so personal and I'm not trying to offend other people that do or that are doing it as a career. And I'm not like looking down on them at all. Like it's not about that. It's a very personal thing whereby like I could do YouTube full time. I could put in a lot of work and do this and that to grow this and make this following and this much money in brand deals and all that. And I know it's possible. I'm just so much more interested in something that has to do with like foreign policy and international relations, and that's what I find fulfilling, is working towards like a broad goal of that. It has nothing to do with job security at all. Like I know that I could make more doing YouTube than I would in, you know, a government job in some cases. Okay, this is hard to explain. Basically, it's not about job security for me. It's about doing something that is fulfilling, and I feel like I'm working on something greater and more important, and just like will challenge me as a person. And for me, that's pursuing a different career path than pursuing YouTube full-time. You're rich. I feel like rich is a very relative term. Like something that's a lot of money to someone might not be to the next person. I am really grateful for the life that I live and how I was able to grow up, like being comfortable but not overly spoiled, in my opinion. I'm not rich. I'm not gonna say that I'm rich. I don't make like so much money. The day I turned 14, which is the day you're legally allowed to work in Oregon, is the day I got a job. Actually, I had my interview like 3 days before I turned 14 at a restaurant, and just was so obsessed with making my own money and like being independent in a sense. Obviously, I still depended on my parents, and I'm really grateful for like the support I've had from my parents through my education and everything too. But I'm gonna say the assumption that I'm rich is false. I work for my own money, but I don't like, I'm not so rich. I don't know. I guess I don't think I'm rich. It's easy for you to learn, especially in high school. I've always loved learning. I was never that kid that was like, I hate school. School has generally been something that's come pretty easy for me, but I also like work hard and really like value education. I assume you want a totally inflatable house. Yes, it's probably cheaper than a mortgage. Someone says, I assume that you never have cheat days based on your meal prep and groceries. That's not true, but also it kind of is true because I don't label things as cheat days, and I've kind of shifted away from looking at like black and white, good food, bad food, healthy food, cheap food, you know? I'm not the kind of person where it's like, okay, I've eaten healthy off of this list of groceries all week, it's Sunday lunch, I'm going to go and get this giant ass cheat meal. Like, I don't look at it like that. I just allow myself, I like treat myself with things. It's a balanced lifestyle rather than like all healthy and then a cheat meal. It's just here and there. I don't deny myself or restrict myself from things, but for the most, like here and there I'll have like chocolate during the day or something like that. Or if I go to a movie, I'll get like an icy because I love them once in a while, but I don't think of it as like, oh, well, this is my cheat meal, I'm back on the grind. So yes and no. That you make friends easily. I actually don't think this assumption is true. I'm definitely like outgoing in that I don't mind putting myself out there and getting to know new people, and I love making friends and this and that, but I don't think I make friends easily because I don't know, like I'm friendly and I get along with a lot of people easily, but there's very few people that I feel like I click with enough that I would like go out of my way to really make a solid friendship with them. Like it's a personal thing where someone might think that we're good friends, but I don't see it as one of my like close friendships. I have very few people that I'm like, this is actually one of my like true, really good friends. It's not in a fake way that I pretend to be friends with people at all. Like they are friends, we're friendly, but I just don't see them as like my close. It's not easy for me to make good, solid friends that I feel like we click like in a really strong way. You were popular in high school. No, that is not true. I went to a pretty small high school. There were 150, probably less than, in my graduating class. At least at my school, this is my experience. It wasn't really like so stereotypically cliquey and popular kids, not cool kids kind of thing. Like everyone kind of knew each other, even if they didn't know them well. Like a lot of the kids grew up together, like going to school for years. And so it's not the case where it's like, oh, I don't know who they are, like they're not popular. Like everyone knew who each other was or like knew people's names. I don't know, I just really didn't pay attention to it. Like I was pretty checked out of high school because I was doing YouTube at that point. And to be honest, like I thought I was way too cool for school, and like I was like, oh, I'm making my own money. I'm like going on trips to New York with my YouTube friends. Like I'm going to YouTube conventions. Like I'm too good for high school kind of thing. Subconscious, like I didn't actually think like I'm so much better than these people. I kind of just didn't really care in that sense because I kind of had my own like social scene outside of high school. I didn't really make an effort to like be popular in high school. I had like my close friends and that was good with me, and I just did my own thing. I honestly don't even know like who I would say was popular in my high school. Someone says, I assume you act really awkward around guys that you like. No, that's not true. You can tell that I like someone because I like I'm a very argumentative person, and not to like cause conflict, but because that's how I learn about people in like a playful way. Usually it's my personality type. ENTP is very much like, I like to say controversial things to see how people react to that, and like if they, I don't know, like I like people who challenge me basically. I don't know how to describe it, but I like try and fight them. People say that I have a flirty personality, but that to me, like what I, like how I interact with people is not flirting. Like I'll always kind of like playfully like challenge the things that they say, if that makes sense. I assume your shoe size is 7.5. Wrong-o. It's a 7. You're a procrastination queen. Yes, exhibit A. I'm sitting here and filming this instead of writing my paper. I actually need to go. I'm gonna answer 2 more. You are a kick-ass career woman. I don't have a career. So, you want braces or Invisalign? Is someone subtly telling me there's something wrong with my teeth? Yeah, I've never had braces or Invisalign. They're all straight, but they're just like the spacing, you can tell. They're not perfectly spaced. And I used to have a really big gap in my two fronts. The secret's out, I wear a rubber band around them, and I've worn it since 9th grade. I went and bought these online to close the gap in my teeth because this guy that I was talking to called me a gap tooth bitch. And that's why to this day I wear a rubber band around my gap teeth. I don't think I've ever said that. You want to change the world like so many people in careers programs like yours do. I think that the idea that like one person can change the world, I'm gonna probably fought on this, is very naive, and I don't really subscribe to that belief. I think that over time, programs and movements and large efforts can change the world, and I think like an individual can be a part of that and contribute to that. But to think that like one thing you do could change the world, I think is not true. I'm not pursuing this career because I think I'm gonna change the world. That's not true. The last one I'm gonna end on. I assume that you have about 2 coffees a day, and caffeine only kicks in about after the second to last sip of the second. That's pretty true. That is pretty accurate. I already had 2 today, and I'm about to go to a coffee shop to do work, so it's gonna be 3. Thank you for submitting your assumptions on my Fit Instagram. I'm about to go die and get through this last day of paper writing, and let's go to the coffee shop. Going to a coffee shop that I used to go to all the time, and then they opened Compass Coffee, and I always go there. But I used to be really productive at this one, so I'm crossing my fingers that my brain channels my productivity from the past and I'm able to get shit done because I have no other choice. Bye. The sun's like setting. I didn't even film at the coffee shop, I'm pretty sure, because I got there at like 4 and then I did work. It was okay, not like the most productive, but I got some stuff done. And then it was like 5:15 and they started turning off the lights and I was like, what the heck? And there's like 2 other people still there and we were like, oh, and they closed at 5. So, oops. I thought they were, I swear they used to be open till 7. I'm going to finish up the like overview of the theories that I'm writing, and then I'm gonna make a quick dinner and then just work until midnight. It is 7 p.m. I have 5 hours to write the rest of this. Like not even halfway through. It's fine, everything's fine. But anyway, Cuban Missile Crisis is very interesting. Well, here's a short montage of me typing. I don't know why I include these. It's just a good, like, you feel like you're there with me, you know? Okay, my sweet potato fries are in the air fryer. We got a salmon burger on the stove. I put this over it so it would cook faster. And now, while I wait, doing squats. Because might as well make use of my time while I'm waiting and not writing. And I didn't go to the gym today because I've been writing. You know what my life motto is? Do your squats, take your probiotic, and don't waste your time on boys that can't keep up.
Like I said, I'll probably
look how bomb these look. I love a good sweet potato fry. I'm off my vlog here because I just want to focus on my paper and not think about anything else for the next 4 hours until it's due. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see the rest of Vlogmas because I'm uploading every day until Christmas. Don't forget to check out Scentbird in the link down below and use my code to get a discount. Okay, I love you so much. See you in my next vlog tomorrow. Okay, I know I already ended my vlog, but it's 11:56. I just finished my last paper. I can't believe I actually did it. It is exactly 10 pages. Approximately 40 minutes ago, I was like, there's no way. But I always do it. Now I have to figure out how to submit it. Oh, final papers. It's due in 2 minutes. Shit. I'm still listening to really intense music. Submit. Let's make sure that's what it actually was called. It's the best email to receive always. Yes. I'm done. I'm free. I'm gonna have the best sleep of my life after I edit this vlog. We out.
Rum-pum-pum-pum, yeah, I'm on the drum, yeah, I'm on the snare drum, yeah, I'm on the beat cause the beat goes dumb, and I only spit heat cause I'm playing for the sun, playing for the king, playing for the title. I'm surprised you didn't hear this in the Bible.